Alright, welcome back to another episode of Art Time, where today we are going to be, we already drew the milkshake, but we're going to be coloring in and doing all the backgrounds in this Cookies and Cream Milkshake drawing. So, yes, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more. I just realized something, the glass here isn't as noticeable as I would like for it to have been. There we go. So, anywho's in which, yes, we did this. We got, a bunch of the particles and stuff there with the brush. And some broken bits of cookies added in. So now we're just going to be doing the background. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Coloring in the background. I also got what is essentially next episode, just right down here, minimized. But you don't need to worry about that just yet. No, that won't be until maybe either tonight or tomorrow, depends on what I plan on doing. But for now, it's fine. Because right now, we're just going to be focusing on getting this done with. So, yeah, I have not much to say. I mean, I guess I only really have like a few things for me to have to get done with here. The coloring, shading, and texturing and background of this. Followed by the shading and texturing of the other episode drawing that we've got coming up soon-ish. But yeah, I don't know if I said it already, but if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Just in case. Just in case. Anywho's and wits. Nothing much has happened outside of, getting multiple things done and drawn, which is good because this is essentially this week's drawing and we've almost finished with all of them. Wait a minute. Why did I call that chair? Hold on, table. Let's see. It's like a little, umbrella kind of. You can't see it here, it don't matter. It's just a simple overhang on the table. Nothing too important. So, yeah, man, am I was debating whether or not I want to make an episode, on whether or not I wanted to make an episode today, or both todays, because there's also the other drawing. But I decided to go on ahead and just get it done with, despite the fact that I've got nothing to talk about at the moment. Which I guess doesn't exactly matter, because we could just focus on drawing instead of talking. Couldn't we, cat? Well, the cat's out of heat, actually. An update, just for those, for some reason, who are wondering. You're going to be hearing the cat being a pain in the ass throughout multiple episodes this week. Not of Art Time, obviously, but of all the others. But right now the cat's out of it, so that's good. That didn't last too long. Right, cat? Who's eating food with her paws instead of her mouth? There's just a little freaking piece of wet food there. She just picks it up and eats it. Just because you have thumbs don't mean you can use them like that. Man, you can't even hold on to it good enough. Man, old cat over here, man, just can't eat normally, man. God dang old pick the food up with her paws. If you don't remember, the cat has thumbs. 2 thumbs, actually. So, yeah. He's trying to evolve. The cat is trying to evolve in some way, shape, or form. Ugh. Whew. I feel like this shouldn't take too long, but I don't know. I'm just doing simplistic background, nothing too complex. Yeah, that'll work. Anywho's in wits. We're getting quite close to the end of the first season of Terraria, Nukem Edition, as well as the 5th season of Minecraft ROTC Edition. We're getting way closer than I originally anticipated. That's not a window, that's a building, you fool. But yeah, we're getting close to finishing off the seasons there. And I'm doing what I did with Minecraft when Sonic Frontiers came out. And we're going to be holding off on the series until we finish off what we have planned in the next department. Which I guess, technically speaking, it's, what's the word? It's going to be a hell of a lot longer. This should be 3, I think. Even though I don't think it matters, since I don't think I'm going to be saving this swatch or anything. This is a swatch I don't really need to save, but I'm just having all this stuff here so that I can use it later at, whenever I need to use it. Now, I also got some more Mepsi, because I'm tired and I need to get some more energy. NRG or NRJ, depends on what kind of you can use, what kind of acronym you can use to perfectly enunciate what the hell energy is supposed to be in NRG. Yep. Cletus. Anywho's and wits, yeah. I just need a little bit more energy. And also now my freaking shoulder and back over here is giving me ish. You can't really see it, but you see my hand over here? Maybe? Oh, let me see if I can see it. No, yeah, there it is. I can reach my back pretty high up here. Like right now I'm interlocked, but I don't think you can see it in any way, shape, or form. Only that side I can do it with, and the cat's trying to attack me now. Isn't that right, cat? You gotta keep using them there paws of yours, don't ye? Anyways, so yeah. Soon enough, probably towards, actually, yeah, I can give you the exact date on when it's ending. Let's see, we got, 5 episodes left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right. Minecraft's ending on the 13th of June, and Terraria's ending on the 16th of Friday. And there's going to be a week break in between, and the new series starts up there. Which reminds me, I gotta get that done with at some point, too. The thumbnail. But don't you worry, they'll be coming back. It's just a case of, what's the word? They're going to be, coming back towards the end of the year, because I'm pretty sure with Tales of Vesperia, it's going to take a while to get done with. No doubt about it. It's going to take a while to get done with. But what can you do? We just go through the motions, get stuff done with in that series, and then we move on over to, back to Minecraft and Terraria. Which is good, because there's a lot of building stuff that I want to do in Terraria. And since we're going to be starting the series back up, quote-unquote, anew, we should be able to, at the very least, get a lot more stuff built. Hopefully. Hopefully I can do that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But as it stands right now, there's not too much left we gotta get done with. In terms of, town expansions. But we still have a lot that we have to do. So it's not like we are out of the woods yet. No, there's still way more things that need to get finished in Season 1 before we go straight on over to hard mode. We won't be going into hard mode yet until most likely Season 2. And, at the end of Season 2, of course. With the Wall of Flesh being defeated at the last episode of Season 2. So we'll see how the hell that plays out. Tell you one thing, Duke needs to prepare. I think next season we plan on building Duke Manor, so that we may be able to get our hands on a good place for our home, perfectly protected, and also setting it up in a way to where we have the perfect storage system. Which I wouldn't really say it would be perfect, but it definitely would be a hell of a lot better than what we have right now, which is just living vicariously through different towns. The storage I have in mind is simple. I'm going to have multiple different rooms built for certain types of blocks and whatnot for storage in that department. So in terms of building blocks, I'll have an area set for that. Specifically for that. Then, of course, aside from that... Oh, wait. I should probably put this row beneath this. There's probably going to be the same thing as everything else. Armory, painting, decoration, all that stuff. It's going to be a lot of building blocks that we're going to have to figure out how to, sort. But it's fine. So it might take a while. I don't know. We'll see. Building an entire manor in order to get our hands on all the things we need to get our hands on is going to take a while. So don't expect us to get that stuff done within a quick fashion. It is going to be a lengthy procedure, and one out of which we can do if we just keep at it. Now, as for Minecraft, on the other hand, that's a completely different can of worms. My hope here is that I can finish off the Cliffs District before we reach the end of the season. The next season, we'll be trying to get done with the River District and Lake District, and hoping we can get more stuff done with after that, like build the basements, of course. Dig out the basements, get all that stuff finished, and then we're golden. At least in that department. Once the basements are built... wait, hold on. Lamp. Once the basements are built and dealt with, everything is pretty much lit up and perfect. Then we go on ahead, start working on building the wall. That way we prevent any mobs from being able to get inside or out. Whoops. Then after we've done that, we decorate and try to get villagers coming in. Alongside that, we try to get iron golems so that we may be able to get our hands on a significant amount of protection. Now, of course, this is assuming that this is going to work the way that we think it's going to work. My hope here is that these iron golems don't just throw themselves in the lake and then, unable to do anything at all. I forgot there was more to this building. So as of right now, we're just going to focus on what we need to focus on. And after we can get that done with, after we can get the districts done with, and eventually we'll be able to finish up this town finally and move on over to continuing to build off of our own little area. Which is going to take a while, obviously, because it's not like the most quickest thing in the world to get done with. Also, which one is this? Building number 3. Got it. So we'll see. We'll see what occurs. Aside from that, well, I'm not entirely too sure what I plan on doing for anything else. Sonic Adventures 2 is simply just getting A ranks. And Played Up is simply just pursuing certain goals. Well, right now it's getting 5-star restaurants for pretty much everything that we need to get our hands on. I only got 2 dishes left of 5-star. If I can get to a certain point where I can get the perfect franchised restaurant to run that in a franchise run and only run that, then we could, theoretically speaking, get a nice thematic episode going. I would say maybe, let's see, a steak restaurant that serves all the types of steaks. A fish restaurant that serves all the types of fish. Issue is trying to make sure that we get a good start going. It will be tricky. I will say that much for a fact. But at least with the fish, it's not that bad. At least I don't think so. We'll see what occurs. The steak, at the very least, we know how that works. Oops, no, that's a window. Even though, again, I'm not saving this. But, you know, here we go. I should get some bushes back here, shouldn't I? Alright, where is the... Ah, here it is. Put that beneath that. So we'll see what occurs. We'll see what happens. Nothing's set in stone yet. I still got a bunch of other things that I have to get done with there, like, you know, hot dog, breakfast, and stir fry. No clue how the hell that's going to go. I think hot dogs are basically the equivalent of hamburgers in the sense that we have a lot of customers that we got to serve. And having to serve a lot of customers in a short period of time is always a nightmare. Doesn't matter what you're doing, it's always a nightmare to try to serve like dozens of customers in one segment, especially when you have like a lot of things on your plate to have to build or worry about. Gotta get starter, gotta get sides, gotta get dessert. Unless you got your hands on a crap ton of, what do you call it, coffee tables, it's not gonna be easy. Ugh. Whew. Okay. I would say I need to unlock large restaurants first before I can really fully go all out in serving up a lot of customers. I have no clue what I need to do to get to that. I think I need to get to 13 maybe? Level 13? Somewhere around that. Hard to say, really. You gotta get so many things served. I guess I could probably like tear down some franchised runs that I've got for experience and see if I can get closer to getting those done with. Depends, really. I don't know. Being honest with you, it seems like it would be the best thing to do if I wanted to get my hands on the next set of restaurant orders. The other thing I could do, however, it could definitely be more along the line... Oh, wait. Right, of course. It could definitely be more along the lines of just doing overtime runs and seeing how far we can take it. Don't know how it's going to work with the hot dogs and whatnot. It's probably not going to work at all, if I'm being honest here. I mean, let's take into consideration the fact that hot dogs are in the same vein as hamburgers. The fact that we have to serve several people is not going to be easy. Granted, we could get very lucky with certain things, and then we go into the overtime run, and then theoretically, maybe we can go on ahead and do what needs to be done to get the things. Hopefully. I'm uncertain on whether or not that's going to work, because we haven't served hot dogs yet. Which makes sense, because hot dogs is not really necessarily a thing we've gotten a chance to do yet. I think it's hot dogs, but I couldn't really exactly see. I don't think you guys were able to see it. But hot dogs is what's next on the list. Or at least whatever the new dish is. Part of me wonders how long exactly would I be able to keep a series like Plate Up going. Because obviously once we 5-star all our restaurants, there isn't really too much left that we need to do outside of, let's say, try to get a bigger franchise. Like tier 15 franchise or day 100 overtime. Preferably without having to turn it into a flower shop. Although I guess a flower pot would still be very useful in order to give me a lifeline to get certain people out of there. But to turn it into a flower restaurant, that's just not right. We're supposed to be serving food, not floral arrangements. As it's just one singular flower. It's like you're giving them the flower of death. And, you know, when they see that flower, they're speechless, and they're like, oh shit, looks like we're all dying today. And they're so speechless that they are unable to give the restaurant a bad review. And everybody just sees them coming out of the restaurant questioning, well, why are they coming out of the restaurant with flowers? Oh, interesting. They don't look pissed at all, they just look contempt. Until, they realize when they come in there and they're like, that's why they were contempt. They're dying. They couldn't say anything. This cat doomed us all. And then, there goes everybody in the restaurant, or everybody on the block. Went to go get some steak, ended up getting the flower of death, and died not long after. That's what I like to imagine it is. Because otherwise, how the hell do you explain to people, I just got this flower from this food restaurant, I'm going to get this restaurant shut down. I'm going to give it 1 star on Yelp, and it's going to get shut down. Wait a minute. God damn it. That's fine. Anyways, yeah. That's what I'd like to imagine it's like. You go on ahead, give a customer a flower, and it kills them not long after. And when they die, and the flower disappears. The flower is no longer on their person. And anybody who went on to the restaurant, it was too late. They were given the black flower of death. Everybody who opened up a flower restaurant don't realize that the black flower of death kills whoever has been given it. Except for, you, the holder, because you're the one who created it. So you can get by in terms of overtime. It's basically just booking desks that you're getting money from. It's like you're getting, money in advance. You take their money, you're like, I paid, I don't know how much money to get my hands on flowers, but, here I am. And next thing you know, they just die. Nobody knows how they died. Nobody can even make any freaking connections, because anybody who was there that could make connections, they too died as well. And even if you somehow fail the run, you run out of black flowers, you don't know what happened. If you do it without anybody out there, worrying about that stuff, then, you walk out the restaurant, they won't notice a thing. They're there, they don't even know that this flower this restaurant had given people the flower of death. And they couldn't continue running the restaurant anymore because they ran out of flowers to give. Which I don't know how the hell they were able to do that, consistently. It's a 1 in 3 chance of them getting the flower of death. Yet they somehow managed to do it to get to, overtime 150. Hell, I don't even know what, the highest legitimate overtime run would be. No flower pot shops. Yeah, sure, you can have flower pots here and there. But, you gotta at least serve 50% more food than, customers. 50% more customers than, what you would have had if you just got all them out of there with the flower of death. Man, who knew that Plate-Up had a very dark past? Man, that there flower of death, man. Tell you what, man, got that flower of death, man. They don't do the same after that, man. They don't think, cat, man, they don't spare me, man. Boom, man. Boomhauer, I don't understand a single fucking word you just said, but it sounds to me we should take Bill to this restaurant and stand right outside of it. Man, I don't think they'll build, man. I don't think they'll eat anything, man. I don't think they'll eat the damn flower, man. It's probably causing the world to blow up, man. I don't think no, man. Yeah, you're probably right. Yep. Flower of death. Flower of death. They give you a flower of death when they can't get any more customers served. Means that they're understaffed. I mean, yeah, technically speaking, this cat is understaffed. This cat's the waiter, the cook, the cleanup crew. I don't know what else this cat could do to make its life easier. We can't exactly phone in assistance. We're not big enough to get YouTube collabs to do, co-op Plate-Up. We're nowhere near that level yet. Or ever. I mean, we've kind of been stagnant at 26, but that kind of makes sense. Like I've said before, I wasn't really expecting to get at least that much, or 36, I mean, not 26. Yep, still stagnant at 36. 460 videos, though. That's a lot of videos, you know. A whole lot of videos. Which is good. Because, you know, there's hours of content to watch, even though some of them aren't, like, the best. One major thing I gotta think of is, like, Sonic Frontiers. One episode, you know, the one with that was choppy. Thankfully, we didn't have any massive things there, so it's an easily skippable episode. But still, I do have plans on returning to that series once the the what do you call it map comes out. Roadmap. They already got one of the things out for the roadmap. But I'm holding off on it for now. Because it's going to be some time before we actually can, well, you know, do that. And also, I want to take on the true final boss. Couldn't freaking do that before because apparently it was too damn hard that they decided to make it so you can't fight it in normal mode. Like, what gives, man? What the deuce? So that's definitely another reason why I want to return that series again, just for shits and giggles. Start it over again, get S ranks and whatnot. Let's see what we can do with the new challenges and whatnot. I don't know if we're going to go for collecting all medals again. I already did it once, I don't think I need to do it again. Unless I were to do it in a very specific way where I take on like a few missions, collect some medals, do some challenges, because there are some challenges, and do all that stuff before we move over to the next island again. And now we know how most of the game works, it's easy for me to tell how close to the end we are in it. And, yeah. Aside from that, though, well, there are some, like that cow pen drawing, our time episode, but that was more so just the freaking, what do you call it, hotkeys being annoying. Accidentally pressing the 9 button, or 3, or whatever it was. That was 9 or 1. And ended the entire video, or paused it at one point. Then paged up. Well, I got rid of those hotkeys. I can't really fully utilize them to the best of my ability. It sucks that there's like a brief black screen for some things. Minecraft's the only one that has the N key, but that's just to try to keep up with the usual ending it on the sleeping the night away portion of the episode. And we usually don't have to worry about that because the new keyboard we have, we don't have to bring our hand all the way over to the end thing. I guess technically speaking, it's like I don't really need to worry about page up for things like Sonic Adventures 2 and Plate Up, because those are controllers. Same thing's going to apply to Tales of Berseria, since that's definitely a controller game. But yeah, I technically don't really need to worry about page up there, because, you know, there's no need to worry about it. It's all controller-based. Terraria is a different story, though. I guess Minecraft, technically speaking, it's hard to say, really. I can't exactly say if Minecraft's in the same boat, but, yeah, no, it's for the best that we just leave page up unattended. Nothing there for it. What the hell? Oh, I was too far out, apparently. So, yeah, that's something we've got planned for us there. Now go to building 1C, you fool. Okay, again, it keeps disappearing once I get over to this side. Why? That's annoying. Ugh. It is very, what's the word? Slightly concerning when that just suddenly disappears all of a sudden. It makes me think that the program is lagging a bunch. Only does that when I'm close to the edge where there's one of those there. You know, the scroll thing. You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to draw a picture for you. I'm already drawing a picture for you. That's not the thing that you want me to draw a picture of. Oh yeah, and I haven't even talked about the fact that I'm drawing a food item instead of like a gun or a piece of armor or melee weapon from Elementals Reborn. It's because I decided, you know what, it's time I, start just going on ahead and going back to the food items. Because ever since that Danger Spaghetti, you remember that episode? I can even bring up the JPEG free, assuming that this is still in the same. No, that's in the previous album. The Danger Spaghetti, remember that? Where I just had like all this cheese here, the spices and whatnot. I decided to use that technique for this technique over here. Get Cookies and Cream Milkshake made. I don't know if I made this once before in the past. Or at least this particular food item. But this is what we're doing now. Not all for others, though. Now, I could bring up the artworks ideas list, and I can tell you that I have 4 sets of food, 3 sets of Chrome War guns, and 3 sets of Elementals Reborn equipment. Yeah, 4, 3, 3, yeah, 4, 3, 7, 6, of course. Mostly for this limitation period only, or, yeah. The next limitation period, we're going to probably have 3, 4 with food, Chrome War weaponry, and Elementals Reborn stuff where it needs to be. We'll see. We'll see what occurs. But yeah, that's my plan. I decided to just go simplistic with the inside here. I don't need to go too complex with something like this. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Shit, I forgot the other chairs. I only got 1 chair done with. Are you kidding me? What are you doing, Frame? Stick to the lanes that we need to stick with. Then move over to the next segment. If I don't, I'm just going to end up confusing myself and missing, shading, texturing certain things. Like this. I don't think I even shaded this freaking building in, didn't I? Annoying. It's fine, though, because it's an easy fix. Looks like I did shade this in, though, so that's good. Alright, I'm going to make this one 3. Get out of the way. So I can go on ahead and get this thing. It's faint, wooden, grainy texture, if you will. I'll do one here, end it there. And then I'll go over to here. Do the same thing here. And then after that, nope. Go over to the window. Let's just focus on the building for now. Don't go to anything else just yet. Just focus on the interior. Alright, good. Great. Fantastic. Now for the insides of this here. And then this thing here. And then this stuff here. And then this. Whoops. Yeah, no. This one. There we go. And then this. Not only serving up milkshakes, they're also serving up ice cream. I wonder what else I plan on doing for food items. I don't exactly know. There could be multiple things I could do, but I'm not entirely too sure. Obviously, I mean, considering what we have to get done with here. But it's been a while since I've done food items, so I feel like I should be able to make up for the lack of food items that I've done. I don't even remember when the last food item was. I'm going to check, actually. Oh, I got a notification. Yep. X Pony Bro Burr 007, thanks for adding Ticklish Honeymoon to your favorites. You know, with Ymir and Historia. You don't know what that is? Well, don't worry yourself about that right now. Alright, where is it? Others. Alright, when was the last food item I did? It was the Jello. Gelatin. Fruity Jello. Published in 2020. That's a long time ago, don't you think? Let's see, 35. Sheesh. Shisha. Yeah, we've been at this for 35 minutes. I don't remember when the hell that was, actually. I'll just look it up via here so that I can just, fruity Jello. Or is it, oh no, it is Fruity Jello. Where were you again? Open file locations. Album 40? Really? Of all the albums, it's album 40. I guess that makes sense. This was the last food item I made. Not that bad, but not that good either. I could have had some, like, you know... Did I have sparkles in here? I did, but I could have probably done more with that. But now we've got this thing right over here. Which is cool. Did I get the rest of this? I can't tell. I'm going to do it again, just in case. Alright, just be careful. Don't want to go too much into this department here. And now I go over to this building. Good, great. Now I'm going to go over to the roads, assuming I got everything here done with. I think I did. Get the cracks in those roads filled in. Get the bricks over here. I can't see. Where am I? Okay, this is too small. 50. 50 will do. Do the same thing with this side of the planter pot. And this side, let me go over to the, nope. Let me go to the planter 1C. Yay. And then we get the dirt in. Good, great. The rest of that should be easy in there. Right, cat. I'm gonna just zoom in for this portion since now we're close into the car. And got like that slick design right there. Car 1C, car 1B. Now I just work on the fence in the back over here. Good, great. Now for fence 1 and B. And then after that, fence 1C. Of course, after we've gotten this done with. I feel like I forgot some of this. I must have. It doesn't seem like it was shaded at all. But it also could just be a simple case of, I don't know. Shaded it, but we didn't really do any, like, exact shading. I mean, there is something I can do to make the exact shading work perfectly. Are you supposed to be above that? Hold on, let me go move this up and see. Maybe. Honestly, it does kind of look better-ish than what it would have been if I left it as it was. Alright, we're almost done. At least with the texturing portion. Now let's go on ahead and get this in. I'll just fill it with this. And then I'll just get this in at 10, of course. And of course, after we've done that, after we've gotten that set and done, I'll just go on ahead and get these windows. I don't even think I shaded in the windows. Did I? Well, if I did, it's not noticeable. simple building appearance, nothing too complex. I'm gonna do some extra shading just in case. There we go. Now we just do this, do that. I'm gonna go over to here. I'm gonna go to, let's say 15. Yeah, 15 should work. Just go over to both of these, do this. Better-ish. And aside from that, I don't know what else I gotta do here. Well, I guess for one thing, you probably should be moved further inwards. But how much inwards? I don't know. I guess I can't do it like that now, can I? There we go. And it's not like this part matters that much. There we are. Alright, good. Great. At least that's been taken care of. Again, it doesn't matter too much. But we did it anyways, because why not? I would say the other thing that I'd probably want to do is get this thing some squares on it. So it has a unique looking table surface, I guess. And after that, don't know what I'm missing here. I don't think I'm missing anything. Seems like it, at least. Ah, a simple one. But wait a minute. A simple one. Nothing too complex. Oh, I can get rid of blank now, assuming... Oh yeah, there's a sky there, of course. Whoops. I don't think I have anything else here to worry about. No, like, out open areas or whatnot. Ugh. Yeah, look at this. Look at this drink. Now, it's more than just a cookies and cream milkshake, but, I do feel like there's something more I could add to this, actually. Hold on a second. I'm going to add a straw. And I shall put straw here. It's going to bend, too, but I need to get the bend not too big. I don't know. Maybe just about right here. Up in this direction. Go out like so. Go on ahead and do this. We've got our straw. But the straw doesn't have to just end there. No. Well. Whoops. Nope. No, don't do that. There's something better I can do here. I just don't know what. Oh. Well, I guess first of all, I have grabbed the damn thing. Good. Okay. Let's just put in some squares. Doesn't exactly matter where it goes or what it looks like, just as long as we get some squares up in here. Let's make it thicker. So I don't have to worry about placing down thousands of these rectangles just to try to get it to work. I would say this one's probably going to look more so like this. Rotate me. You, and I'd say we could probably put a little bit of this here. A little larger than that. Alright, there we go. Whoops. No, yet you fool. Oh, I didn't even select all of these, or combined all of these. There we go. Alright, so I have something in mind for this straw right here. I'll put it right in front of this, but I gotta make sure that this is above this. Well, now that's a good question. Do I want this to be white? Whoops. Well, it's probably orange here first. White and orange, or... Yeah, I prefer the orange here. What are you doing? And also, what are you doing with that? You should be 1A, not just nothing. There we go. Okay, cool. Now I just gotta shade in this stuff over here. We'll do the same thing with this right over here. Of course, because of the way this is set, we get like a nice bend over here. So it's got some form of bendy texture, I guess. Alright, good, great. Yeah, I could probably just go on ahead and do this. Now I can go on ahead and just do a little bit of this. Have the straw go in that direction instead. Instead of it just being the usual, you know, this direction without, like, you know, doing the thing. And there's the straw. Okay, good, great. I'm glad we got the straw in. So now I just gotta go over to, whoops. Well, we can have a straw and we can have a spoon, but how am I gonna put that damn spoon? How am I gonna put a spoon? I guess here? Yeah, it's the simple spoon. Spoon in the back of this. They automatically put a spoon in there for you to use. Spoon in there. Is there a small spoon? I don't know if a small spoon would look good, but also a small, like, light blue plastic spoon. Should be in the same area as this. Just call this one a spoon. And we got our spoon. Yep, I had a feeling that was going to be an issue. But that's fine. I can just go on ahead over to here. No, not the whole shadow, you idiot. Some of it. And we go back to that spoon. Go on ahead and get that shading in. And after we've got that shading in, and we get, like, you know, the nice spoon texture. The spoon texture. You know how I'm saying spoon texture like that, but I guess it don't matter now, don't it? So now we just go on ahead. Get the texture of the spoon in. Like so. And of course, go back to shadows, and then we just go ahead and do this. We got a spoon. A nice spoon. Coming out the whipped cream. Question how the hell you'd even get most of that, but I guess you just tip it over and just scoop the spoon out and just sound like Bill while you're eating it as well. If there's one thing I can do, though, it's to try to get the glass to be a little bit brighter. Yeah. The glass seems a bit too dark, so I feel like getting the glass a bit brighter is nicer. And it's like white textures. Most of the texture's kind of gone now, I think, but most of the textures don't matter since it's mostly just the inside that matters most. Yeah, there we go. And we just go on ahead. I'm still on the straw. I guess I don't need to copy it now that we're on like the last bend there with that department. And we just go on ahead, give this thing like a little shadow. We're going to have sunlight coming off in that direction. I'm going to have that like right here or so. Let that there shadow in like so. Get that in. Get that in. I guess it doesn't matter what we do here. I'll probably give it like a nice yellow lighting kind of appearance, you know what I mean? Because I feel like that would just look nicer in general. Yeah, shadows there, shadow here. No, not too far out there. Same thing over here, just get this kind of dealt with like so. Not too much there. Bunch more shadows here, since this is kind of like being hidden by the sun. That's sort of like right over in this direction. I don't think too much shadowing here needs to be done with. And I'll maybe delete some of the shadows off on that side. Shot shadows over here. Depends, because there's like going to be a nice umbrella-esque texture up above, so having a little shot shadow there works. And we just go on ahead, put this over here like so, Sue. And then we do this. That part done with. And boom. Alright, good, great. So now we do the fog. I don't think I need to save anything here. I'm pretty sure this is good where it's at. Utility, fog. Alright, now a good question is... I do kind of like that. A nice light, bright yellow. And maybe followed by a nice teal, darker teal. Depends. Depends on how we want to do most of this side and this side. I guess leave most of that area open, but have most of this be shrouded by it, or the fog. Then we go past the building. Right over here. That's, again, not the thing. I don't think I need more of this, but, you know, just in case. No, but that is good to know that it covers up most of that area. A nice orangish color. There could be another yellow. And we get like a nice yellow texture going on in there. Nice yellow, but get rid of most of that down there. Most of this here and here. Good, great. Okay, now for the effects, or the sun rays. And after the sun rays, we do the shadow rays. Well, after the sun lighting, we do the shadow rays. Alright, let's see. So we just go on ahead, get some of that set up. And then once we've gotten that set up, we do the sunlight right over here. Come on. Yep, sunlight. Not too much sunlight, just enough sunlight. And now we get some particles like this up in here. But even though we have the particles combining with the, what do you call it? And then, of course, we get the flares in like so. And then that will take care of that. Good, great. So now we just gotta put in the shadow rays. Make sure I copy that just because. Go back into the rays. 10 for 10. And we just get some shadow rays up in here. Not a lot. Again, this is not like intense shadow rays. It's enough shadow rays to get a nice look going. Oh my god. I'm gonna get another drink real quick. Rat cat. Then, of course, after that, we go on ahead, get these shadow rays in. Wait, careful there with that. We get some shadow rays up here so that we have an idea that there is stuff there. Shadow rays up in here. Whoops. A little bit of shadow rays here, not too much now. Same with here, if I can figure out where the whole thing is. I can't even see it. I still can barely see it. And then after that, we just move on over to the effects. We're almost done. Which is good, because the less I have to worry about, the better for the night. I still gotta finish up the shading and texturing of another drawing tonight, so we'll have to do that. Obviously. Alright, some yellow areas. This one's simple enough, really. Get nice sun ray coming off in that direction. Some light orange area. Too much. Careful now with that there sun ray. We don't want too much now. I'll get some teal up in here. Where exactly is this teal gonna go? Let's see here. I'd say around here is kind of good. There's still more yellow that I need to do here. Back here, mostly. And then there's the blue area, which might be light blue. We'll see. We'll see what this looks like. Yeah, like nice, regular old sunlight coming in. Let's try to reduce the amount of some of that we get there if we can. I'd say maybe put some yellow over here so that it looks like the sun is still shining in that direction. And of course, some pink area would look pretty cool. And we get some of that pink here. Uh-oh. Oh, go figure. Doing that again. Might be too much on that side. Unless I do it like this and only have that side take it. And we can get some pink in here. Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't think there's anything more that I need to do here. So I think now we just go over to sepia. The sepia should be easy enough. Well, at least I think. I kind of do like the look of that. That one even better. Okay, hold on. Let me see others. Well, I could definitely use that. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Nice teal coming from this side. We got a nice pink coming from this side and a little bit from that side. There might be too much pink here, so I can get rid of some of it here. And as for this area, I don't think we have nearly enough teal. What I could do instead, it's too dark. See if I can get a nice blue color coming off of this end here. Less teal, more blue, I guess. Yeah. And there you have it. Not too bad, I must say. Simplistic, nothing too complex here with the background. The main focus really is this thing. I would say the only other thing that I should probably do is have the table get shaded a little bit to make it look as though, you know, it's on the thing. And then other than that, I think that's good. I don't think I need anything more for here. This is kind of good as it is. But it's been a while since I did a food drawing. Ugh. Man, I'm so tired. But I got another thing I gotta get done with tonight, so as per usual, with effects, without effects. Now that I think about it, hold on. I think what I'm going to do is delete a little bit of this off the table. Leave the table like it is. And there we go. Now with effects, without effects. With effects, without effects. I like it. 10 out of 10 would drink that multiple times. Hey, and it's been a little over an hour, so that's perfect. So anyways, there you go, folks. A nice cookies and cream milkshake. Hope you're not too hungry, because you're going to want to order one of those ASAP. Especially at around 12 o'clock midnight. Anyways, thank you all for watching today's episode of Art Time. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that there playlist, and of course, previous episode of Art Time right over here, and the most recent episode of Terraria Welcome Edition. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Later.